All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. Doot doot doot. There we go. I think the all right. I think audio seems to be okay. Seems a little. The audio seems a little bit low on my end, but that could just be my monitor acting up. That's fine though. Should we wait? Should oh wait. So should we milk a bag of outside or outside a bag of milk? I honestly don't know. Apparently, there's a sequel, prequel, sequel. I think the word is sequel. There is a game before this one, called what? Let me double check. Let me double check. What is it called? So apparently, there's a game originally called what? Milk Depression? That doesn't sound right. Milk of Depression. Oh, wait, that's a bundle. Never mind. There's two games. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, and milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk, which is what this one is. So inside and outside. Wait, what did I put for the title? I put outside. Okay. Okay, so this is the outside one. There's an inside one. Apparently the inside one is a whole lot shorter. Um and a lot, what do you call this? A lot harder to look at. It's very red. It's very, I don't know. I've never played it before and I don't think you need to, but yeah, just be aware there are two games here with milk and bags apparently. And this is a second one also apparently. So yes, that's all I know about it. And I don't think this is gonna be a long game, probably a couple hours or so. Um, Multiple endings? Question mark? I don't know. A friend of mine played this a long time ago. But I haven't seen anything about it. Either it's like one of those really niche, not exactly cult classics, but definitely very niche games among niche games that you could possibly get your hands on. And I don't know why anyone's talking about this. It could be because there's a lot of depression. I don't know. I hear there's depression in here, so that's probably why. Which would make a whole lot of sense, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream. 5 minutes into the stream. Welcome to the stream. And I guess this officially kicks off our, what do you call this? It's October. And this probably officially kicks off our October horror style games. And just because it's horror doesn't mean it's going to be scary, right? There's this thing called psychological horror. It could be depressing, it could be something. Uh, it could be despair. I guess that's also part of horror. I don't know. Maybe horror is a very broad genre and I'm just making things up, or maybe something else is going on. I don't know. I just know I had this thing in my library for the longest time and I don't remember why. I thought it looked interesting. I mean, really, about the only reason why I pick a whole lot of things up is it looks interesting for one reason or another. And people seem to like it. I guess there's that other thing. Um, and I got curious, but I didn't really read any of the reviews. I just saw, hey, people seem to like it, and it seems probably possibly short enough to try. So here we are. Horror is broad. I think at the end of the day, the point is to make you at least a little bit scared. Hmm. We'll see that. Let's see if that actually comes through here. It could be something else, you know. I mean, dread instead of actually. I guess when most people think of horror, I feel like most people think of jump scares or Resident Evil, that kind of thing, which is probably the more common kind of horror. But then there's also the horror of what's the one horror that doesn't really seem like it's horror but actually is? Um, I'm trying to think of a movie where like the dread is so low key. I guess think M Night Shyamalan stuff, right? Though I guess M Night Shyamalan stuff tends to run the gamut of, yes, there's some jump scares, but I think he also does mostly some really surreal horrors. But it's been a very long time since I've seen any of his stuff. I may have only seen one, and it was like more than 10 years ago when he first started this whole thing. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna get into some stereotypical horror stuff during this month, and I have a few more in the cart that I'm looking into. Um, but as the case is, I am trying to get my backlog smaller and smaller. So what we do first is in the backlog, but also there's some interesting ones that I've seen in YouTube that I've that the like Japanese gamers, Japanese streamers seem to be picking up, or at least have picked up, that Western gamers haven't seemed to picked up at all. So I'm looking into those also, and that's kind of where some of the inspiration comes from. But you'll see it when you see it. It's not going to be this week. It'll probably start next week, at least according to the schedule I have. Yappy Psycho, Alien Isolation, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 7, Dredge, and Faith are all horror, and they can be really different. Okay, out of all of those, I've only played Faith, and I liked Faith, which, by the way, I played Faith before. However, I'm probably gonna play it again this year because apparently there was a true ending to Faith, and I never got the true ending, so I will be going for the true ending of Faith this month. But it's gonna be a while before I get to it. It's like I don't want to ruin the surprise or anything, but I'm gonna be playing Faith again, but for the true ending this time around. So yes. Silent Hill 2, I've never actually had I guess, the pleasure of playing. Is that even available anywhere? I know there's a remake of a Silent Hill, but I don't know if it's Oh, it is Silent Hill 2 remake. And I guess there's Silent Hill Homecoming, but what is Silent Hill Homecoming actually a decent one, or is that one of the ones that people are saying don't even try it because it's probably that bad? Let me double check. Mixed. Yeah, okay. So this one has a mixed reaction then. The only thing now is Silent Hill 2. I did see it being available, or at least will be available. The only issue with it is it's so freaking expensive. $70. I might have to wait on a sale for that one. $70 for the Silent Hill 2 remake. It looks great. It looks great, but holy crap, I don't know if I'm ready to spend that much money. It wasn't awful, but not my favorite. I did like Downpour, but no one seems interested. Downpour. Downpour. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'm assuming it's not Rain World Downpour, which reminds me, I do have Rain World, but I've never, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Eventually, though. When you say Downpour, are you talking about... Let me see if I can get this on screen. Are you talking about, this one? You talking about this one? Because I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, Silent Hill Downpour. Never mind. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, I saw another game called Downpour, and it looks like it could be a horror game, but it's also a very weird. I guess it looks like it could have been a Flash game. I guess Silent Hill Downpour isn't on Steam. I see. Oh well. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Anyway, I don't like I said, I don't know how long this game is supposed to be. I think it's like a couple hours or so. Um and if there's more than one ending, then whatever ending we get is basically what we'll go with. If there's multiple ones, if we can go for multiple ones in one game in this playthrough, then we will if it's short enough, but just expect one playthrough probably, because I have no idea how that is gonna go. Yeah. Anyway, let me go over to the game screen. I haven't put it up yet because apparently there's a video that shows up at the beginning of the game, so I wanted to see that with you guys as soon as we got started. So let me move over to I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go full screen for this one. And let me get the game out. Okay. Let's make sure it shows up first before I click on anything here. Okay, so game. Are you showing up? Boo-oo-om. Boo-oo-om. Okay. The game is not showing up. Why are you not showing up? I have selected you. There we go. All right. Okay, let's get this going because I have no idea how this is gonna work out. But there is a video at the beginning that I saw a little bit when I was setting up. So that's why we're starting from here. Okay, let's go then. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Please take care. There's your content warning. Full screen windowed. Okay. Oh, there's a save menu. Okay. We actually get full animated opening here, which is not what I expected when I saw the screenshots. $24 Mart. The store is closing soon. There's the milk! Where are we, Russia? Are we in Russia? I think the dev might be Russian now that I think about it. Okay. Did you bring enough money for the milk? So... it won't take much time. What won't? What do you see? Are you sure? Anyway, it's... something. Oh, are you serious? No elevator? Or maybe the elevator's out. That's gonna be hell to walk through. Mom? What? Okay, well, I have no idea what just happened there. Interesting way to start a game, I'll say that much. An anime opening where you go outside to get milk, and I guess I saw pink blood. for a moment there, right before it ended. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like that's part of the course here, so let's get started. I don't see any other options. So whatever audio volume we have, I cannot adjust. Though I might be able to adjust the mixer a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud though. But this is the volume. Okay, let's see. Okay, little red dots. Oh, never mind. Those were red eyes. I'm walking to my room, trying to not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose my self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I love the transitions. It's pretty nice. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole. Laughing mockingly. A living corpse blowing into the keyhole. That is... Okay, that did not process in my mind. Until I reread it. It still doesn't make any sense. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Ooh, running? I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Well, that's a stare of fear right there. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk. There was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. I think there's something else going on here. A bag of milk should not have eyes on there. Hold up, there's something I want to try. Let me see. Let me see if I can fit into this a little bit more. Like color correction? Is it color correction or color key? Oh, no. Color key is something else. Saturate, desaturate it. It's a little too bright. Let's adjust it a little bit. Let's see, color, add, white. Oh, no. Go back. Go back. Not sure if this red's good for my mental health. The game is in red. What are you talking about? Let's see. Which way do I go for this? I'm trying to make it brighter, but I think I'm going the wrong way. Or lighter. It might be the gamma, right? Brightness. I never know which way these things go. You know what? I'll take this. I'll take this. It might not be good for the mental health of the stream, but it very much fits this. I should have gone lighter, but this is as good as I'm gonna get. Alright, well, that works. I think I used the same colors on Fate once, now that I think about it. Anyway. Right, no living corpse, there's a bag of milk with eyes on it, apparently. And yeah, stare back, nothing happens. Why does the milk have eyes? Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. We're apologizing to a bag of milk. Why? I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Okay, what is this thing? I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. This thing sniffs? After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claws pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claws inject its venom into me. Okay, I can kind of see the very long finger there. Oh, how long was I muted for? How long was I muted for? Need to keep track of these things. All right, let me go back to the beginning, at least this paragraph. It might have been longer than that, but I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. I'll say it. I'll never drink milk again. Really? I'll never drink milk again? What? Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again! I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. That is a weird premise. What is going on here? Excuse me, game. I'm confused. I finally get to my room. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all of this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror, with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake. Lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. What is that sound? As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Sleeping problems? Too many pills? After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides and, to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Yeah, there's something going on here. Purple? Hey. Hey. Oh, I click on this. Now she's talking to whoever's in her head right now, which is me. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't been an hour. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? No? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. I'm pretty exhausted. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Alright. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Is this that streamer game where your options are alter the outcome? Out of many games like that? That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Huh? I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. Yeah. I can imagine how angry you are right now. No, I'm not angry at all. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm all beside myself. What made you so happy all of a sudden? What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. Oh, Needy Streamer Overload? I have played that. That's a little bit different, I guess, in feel. We're a jerk. Sometimes we have to be a jerk, you know? We can't be nice all the time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So, you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Do you want me? Do you want the honest truth or what? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide on what to do with you. She's talking to someone in her head. Maybe this guy over here. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a squared squared, a squared pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. So, how do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. If you say so, I'm obligated to ask this. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. So she has trouble going outside, touching grass? Is that what happened? Social anxiety? Is that why you threw away the medicine? That was a stupid decision, right? Undoubtedly, whatever it was your decision. I'm guessing there's probably a reason for all these meds. But whatever it was, that was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes? No? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do it? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. Very brave. Gotta say, very brave. Sometimes you gotta try it yourself. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. You know what to do? You know what to do? Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and the transparent coating travels down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving its furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Don't play with your food. Don't play with your meds. Alright. Staring up in the ceiling, I feel that. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the crackling of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of all of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. So, any guesses on what she might be suffering through? Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Alright then, we'll just stare at you then. You know what? I'm gonna change my color. I don't need to be red today. No. I don't need to be red today. How about I be the purple guy? How about that? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Okay. Well, even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Are you waiting for it to collapse today? Can you stay silent, please? Alright, I'll shut up. I need to get my thoughts in order. Alright, I'll shut up. That's what you want. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now, it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another. Pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. Have you ever had like a thought board? I don't think I've ever tried one of those things before. Also, I feel like I should be on the other side, but who knows if this text box switches up on me. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Wow, cockroaches. That's not a good imagery. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Whatever pleases you. Ooh, this is much better. This is much prettier. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. That's the ceiling? The perspective is a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Okay, so that's the ceiling. So this is a wall full of stuff. Maybe sticky notes and pictures. We got blinds over here. We got a door over here. A door to the outside, it looks like. It's a very small room, all things considered. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. Okay. It's just that moment doesn't come. Alright, they're just kind of buzzing around. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. You're the one who suggested fireflies. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. What is going on over here? So there's meds over here, and there's the sink. In the same room as they sleep and do other things. There's a laptop here. There's some plants, there's a clock, window to the outside, door towards the corridor, a bunch of... What is this? Boxes? There's a lot of trash of some sort underneath the sink. Can't tell what it is. And 3 light bulbs just hanging off here. But anyway, good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Maybe. Maybe yes. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. That's up to you. I'm just a voice in your head. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. So you want my help? Fine. Okay. I raised my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Okay, well, I'm gonna stay silent. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me, please? Tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is, weird. So, you gonna tell me? Will you tell me? Oh, this is what that's what your thoughts were? What is going on here? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? Did you drink milk? I wonder, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I don't think it works that way. She's just saying the same thing over and over again. I wonder, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, what have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. First death? Wait, that was a death? So a death is drinking milk? Yeah, so I just got an achievement that said first death. And I'm guessing she has a really bad reaction to milk? For some reason. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that surely was something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. It's also pitch black. Outside. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? So you're not even gonna toss the trash out? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who? Me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put your mind block. Put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my, this is gonna be rough. I have an idea. Oh, tell me your brilliant idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. Is this the meta from the previous game, or what? You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? Oh, do tell me. Do tell me. You'll be the one doing it. Oh, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. Why do people panic when they get into this kind of thing? I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Do what you want? Yeah, why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. I was? You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. It is. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie! There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. Smoke? Isn't that a red flag? Are we sure there's a firefly? I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I don't think they're supposed to be scorching. That's not what a firefly is. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. I don't think that's where it's supposed to go, but these are imaginary fireflies, so I guess it's okay. Alright, one down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Okay, so there's no bed here. It's just a sleeping bag. Which makes us even worse. Oh, are we actually doing the point and click? This seems sus. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There is nothing here, indeed. No self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. I cannot disagree with you there. Okay, so not there. And apparently not this bunch of milk cartons either. Well, I guess if we're gonna be a firefly today, how about let's look at the lights up here. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Okay. I didn't realize it was gonna be that profound. Let's check your toothbrush then. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Why would they not get anywhere near with personal hygiene? Okay, there's a note on here, but maybe we'll save that for later. Ooh, pill bottles. Sure. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment one of those words leaves my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. How many fireflies are we supposed to look for? I feel like we have to look for quite a few. Okay, this carton of milk still does not want to be clicked. I guess we're gonna be looking for a firefly. Let's look at what's in this cupboard here. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling and at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the slightest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Okay. Sounds like you care quite a bit. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I am ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. Why can't you be normal? Is the question of the day. All right, fine. We're gonna work from the left to the right then. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Doses and side effects. Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. So what's the problem? This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from under one of them. Oh. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. How very businesslike. Hey. Let's continue searching. I still don't get what's wrong with her. Ooh, alarm clock, plants, and whatever this thing is. Guess let's check the plants first. Right! Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. They don't do it on purpose. It just kind of happens. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Yeah, she doesn't want to toss anything out. For whatever reason. Alright, I guess we'll just look at the alarm clock then. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up? Good idea! Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Half an hour has passed. What? Okay. There's a bunch of stuff here. What's this thing? Music. Interesting music. You know, this is nice background music. We'll go with that. Let's see. How about this one? Oh, each one of these radios is a different thing. I think we need some peaceful music right now. Hopefully this will bring out the good spirits. I don't know. By the way, if you have earphones on, you can actually hear these sounds coming from the left and the right. I think this one's on my right side right now, which was funky when I was listening to it. Yeah, this one's coming from the left. This one's coming from the right. Yeah. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't realize we were gonna get different ASMR sounds here. Okay, what's over here in the vent? It looks like we can't get the background music while we're doing this, I see. It's not easy to get out of here. Is this your escape vent? Is that what it was? Okay, what's on the laptop? I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Really now. A bizarre item. I fear it. Don't tell me. They're a shut-in who got cyberbullied? Is that what's happening here? Let me double check. When was this game released? This game was released in 2021. Oh, 2021. That's like during pandemic era. I wonder if that means anything. Why do you fear this thing? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful! Tell me about it! I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Okay. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. Oh, really? So much fun stuff to do. So why haven't you touched it recently? You had amusing hobbies? Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Oh no, she actually got bullied on the internet. Huh? Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine it? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagine it. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground and you have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful! And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, you're doing it for the third time. You're doing it for the third time. Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. One wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now, your new home is a cage. What? It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part? You have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours. And the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Right, you're all anons on the internet, okay. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop, you'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid the stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So... I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. No, no one does. Hey, don't get distracted. Get to the point. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them liked drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculation 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. No real people exist on the internet. Okay? I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop. Am I real? If you're not real, am I real? Are we real? But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? I mean, I think there's a philosophy out there that says everything in existence is just made out of numbers, so you wouldn't be wrong. But that's not what we're talking about now, is it? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. Okay? The longer you speak, the less I follow. Get to the point? You don't need to follow me around, just listen. Okay. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. So she's convinced that people on the internet aren't real? Did she get bullied that much on the internet that's how she figured, hey, you know what, you're not actually real, but you're bullying me anyway. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but I was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on the top of my palm, blinking all the while. I don't think fireflies can blink. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Do you want to check? Oh, when you say blinking, it's like flashing. Right, okay. I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions and flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget? Then remind me. Please forget it because I won't is a achievement I got just now. Okay, so she's hoping I forget because she won't forget about the promise. Got you. Then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Okay. Alright, well, I think I kinda... No, we're not done searching. I think I kinda get where she's coming from. There's a few more places we need to look at, though. Actually... Maybe the milk is the last one. Okay, what's this drawer? I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. Yeah, I think the fireflies are her getting her thoughts together anyway, so that's probably look for all the fireflies. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? Okay, we won't look at it then. Oh wait, I don't think I was able to click on this umbrella before. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. Under the ceiling? It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh, I don't think I was able to click on this book before. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? You know what? I mean, I draw every once in a while, but when was the last time I actually drew? Years, I feel like. Just don't feel like it. Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? No. Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? You want me to perform a string of actions but you're telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. I don't think that's what it means. I think she's ignoring stuff about her mom. I'm not sure. Call me crazy. Well, she's kind of crazy. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of it? Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes. Wait. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache. What? A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. So we're having a headache while the pages are turning? Okay. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. It's probably deliberate. I'm gonna assume it's deliberate. Because there's been a lot of deliberate things so far, and nothing seems to have been off. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait, open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. You okay now? Or do you still need to calm down? Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Are you okay now? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Alright. Okay, well the milk is still off limits it seems. We're not finished searching. Okay, there's only a few more places to look, and it's the The AC, the bag, and the bed. So let's check the bag first. I looked down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning to a sticky, mushy substance. That is quite the imagery for a backpack. How long has it been since you used it? What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. Aren't teachers supposed to be checking up on students? Maybe they are, but maybe she also got leave for her mental issues. Hard to tell. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. No, I'm just asking. Did you used to go to school? Alright. So, what did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. Really? Because I remember my school not being that bright. I'm pretty sure we had some dim lights in my place. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft beds, and the food was nice. The only place there's a bed over there is the infirmary. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. You mean you skipped? They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbing my warm memories. I could be remembering the lighting wrong, but it felt dark to me. That could just be a mental thing, though. You never graduated, though. Actually, how old are you? Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago. The tasks were way too easy. Did she get held back? Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning to you. What happened then? I don't remember. What does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. She's hiding something. She's hiding something. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and we went to our separate rooms. This part is the same every single time. I feel like we're missing something from this part. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again when we're not giving her a choice this time. Mom and Dad have separate rooms. Some families do. Just because. But considering the life here. Yeah. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Then why do you drink it? Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? I got an achievement saying, try figuring this out. You're annoying. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints. Through the window glints? On the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Are you blind? You don't seem blind. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Alright, let's check the AC. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh, that's probably ants. Oh well, what happened? Oh, cockroaches, even worse. You don't want to mess with those guys. Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my friends as cockroaches. Yeah? But... there? Yeah, but... They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do, I don't. I'll pretend I do. I'll pretend I do. That's a scary thought. Just because I don't like cockroaches. Okay. I don't know anyone who actually likes cockroaches, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, we have these notes here. What are those? Those... Those are photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I wonder if there's an order to this, or we just kind of just click everything. Just making sure there's nothing else here. I know I still have the bed. Oh, there's a fan. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. Why? The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. You mean the fan inside the casing? That's there for protection, you know that? It's so sad. I guess, yeah. Let's continue searching. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's for your protection. I mean, these things used to be made out of metal, and bad things would happen if you actually got caught in that. Just saying. Let's see. Alright, there's the bed, and then we'll check, see if there's anything else after here. There's my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to my senses. Myself to senses, okay. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Maybe I should have said what. Okay. Okay, we still have this thing of milk over here. Is there anything else besides the music? I think I clicked on everything. So the only thing left is say finish searching. Unless there's like one tiny little thing that I'm missing for whatever reason. Okay, I'm madly clicking on the milk, and she refuses to say anything about that. Alright, well anyway. There's probably a correct order there, I just don't know what the heck it is. You found all the fireflies, amazing! Oh, did I now? I guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? Is happiness really always about being positive? I don't think that's what happiness means. I don't think that's what happiness means. I think happiness is just contentment. That doesn't mean that it's always a positive thing. You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Okay. There's no way somebody cares about you that much? Oh, this is tough. Hold up. Oh, there is a save game feature. I've never tried until but there's a spooky music in the save game. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that? There's no way somebody cares about you that much? Should I push her? That's a tough question. I don't know what to do here. Come on, let's get some air. Let's get some air. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? All right. She might have a little bit of ooh, it's a thumbnail. She might have a little bit of what was that thing of fear of the outside? She definitely has social anxiety. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on in the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every living person here. Is it agoraphobia? Isn't agoraphobia like fear of crowds or something like that? Or a lot of people? I mean, she definitely has some sort of anxiety, social or whatnot. This is a pretty interesting imagery though. Oh, I see what she means by someone is looking. It looks like a giant iris up here. It looks like there's an eye coming from above. This is definitely in her head. I can't imagine it being anything else. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Very world of horror. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about that. I see that's very unusual. How do you feel? I definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. This... I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? Tiny, poisonous, small stuff does make me terrified, yes. It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I wouldn't even do that. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. You're right about that. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all? No, you're plenty crazy. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You were the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like it when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you have made that promise. And I'll keep it. But you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. 2 minutes. Okay. Tell me you're not actually falling. And this is all in your head. This is a story about the friend. I had a friend online. My best friend. Even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Let me guess, it was, XXX Asian boy, XXX, something like that. Asian boy Naruto. Sasuke Naruto. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself, okay? Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. Oh, I feel that. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. So, you would rather be dead then? Just dream on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So, what was that about your friend? My friend? Yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thick cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? What'd he do? Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. Yeah, she did get harassed. Win-win situation. In what way, though? They spawn here and there. Simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. She got doxxed. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only... My body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. It's my second death for today already. Second death, I died again and felt nothing. Ah, okay, I see. Each death is a chapter. Not necessarily a bad end, it's a chapter. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. I see. We can see outside a little bit clearer now. I don't know if it's because of it's day or what, but we can see clearly outside. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year. Or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet? You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. Does that mean you don't need the pills anymore? Are you sure you don't need the pills anymore? So, that's a goodbye then? No. I have one small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor then? I nervously scratch up my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Is she healing? I can't tell. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry up to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Well, that does happen when you don't sleep. You start seeing things. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. And I'm kinda scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today... well... Still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm. Forming complex shapes. Talk no jutsu? You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. Not here anyway. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but okay. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. You won't get it? You're not even trying? That was an achievement I just got. And I'm guessing she's dreaming. Alrighty then. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could have I seen it? Finally. What's that? Who's talking? Oh! This guy. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. It must be that troll. You're late! Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Treska. Do you have a name? Wow. Also, what kind of name is Treska? It sounds Russian. I give the brat an evaluating look. You look so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody here other than me, besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Truska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Treska puts on a cunning smile. You mean the smile he's had all this time? I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. You got no choice but to escort said weird little kid. Our trip to the store went fine. If not for the fact that Treska was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. This has to be Russian. I can't read the darn thing. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. Does that mean closed? We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who changes the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. More like annoying. Are you joking? Yeah! You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah. I can't even see a darn thing. What's on the shelves? After another round of going across a long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. I mean the milk will be in the refrigerated section, right? At least you would hope so. Maybe we should ask someone for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Treska lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store customers. Store's customers? Not the employees? That person is standing with her back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Looking the customer straight in the eye, I hurry toward them. Is it yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. Oh, wow. Hypno-wise. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer. His mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Oh, is this Tresca? Oh, this is probably Tresca. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said... What? No, not again. Suddenly Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean, sniff. Yeah, I think she's dreaming right now about something. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. What is going on? Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. Really? They really do this every 5 minutes? That seems so weird. And there's a line. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Don't tell me you don't have money. Is it yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. Waiting fee? What waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. Okay, dude, you got us in this situation. Explain yourself. Later, maybe? And for the fact that your son is a retard too. Son? Excuse me? Do you see how short and young this girl probably is? Son? But... You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. You probably shouldn't even pay for that thing. We're leaving, Tresca. Okay, who is this Tresca kid? We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. I'm confused too. Really? We're doing the shaft head tilt now? Okay, when was the last time you've seen a shaft head tilt in a game? I feel like it's been forever since I saw this thing. Ever. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Oh, anime time. Oh, anime time? Oh, that was a dream. What's going on? This thing switches from weird visual novel to anime. I got a achievement that says good night. Wait, hold up. The game ended? What? The game ended? I am so confused. I am so confused. Let me look at what's going on in Steam here. I might get some hints on what's going on. Maybe need to make different choices? Probably. I unlocked 6 out of 10 achievements. Let me see. 4 hidden achievements remaining. A no-shame walkthrough. I could try that. I could try that, but... this is so... weird. Okay, well... I guess we have time to speedrun another playthrough? And try something a little bit different? I don't know, I feel like if we go the no shame... if we go through like a no shame route, she's not going to get better, but we can try it. We can try it. Let's try a new game. We're gonna speed run through a lot of the dialogue. I'm still trying to figure out what the whole thing in the beginning with the shadows and other stuff here. All right, how do I speed run through this? Okay, we'll just click through all of this. There's gotta be... oh, maybe I should save when I start getting choices, right? Yeah, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. Maybe all the choices are in that one section. Okay, maybe we make a save at that part where we start having choices, and then if we have to go back, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so this is her on the left in red, and this is the reflection over here. Okay. So she's still going through her pills. Right. You know, there's a lot of people that says I can fix her, but I'm kind of like wondering, is there a way to fix her? Okay, let's try to go. Okay, let's try. We're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you a little bit happy? Not even in the slightest bit. No, I'm pretty exhausted after today. Maybe this part doesn't matter too much. I guess you are too. That's not true? You need to go to bed? Something about meds. Alright. We're doing the meds again? So energetic, which means I can do anything? And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. Oh, this is the same dialogue as before. What made you happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean? Stop lying. Oh, wait. Still don't understand? Whatever. I won't forget the pathetic snotty girl from a long time. She just whines. Let's see. At least you tried. Go wash your face. I don't know if there was a decision to make there. Alright. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. Alright, so I think she said this before. Just don't drink the milk this time. How about that? Is that why you threw away the medicine? I think I said it was your decision last time. Was it a stupid decision? No. I knew it. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided a bit, but now I feel triple in force. Okay, same thing. You know what to do. Okay, so she still takes the medicine. You still haven't changed. You're afraid of being alone. Okay. Okay, she's still taking the meds, which is still probably... I don't know if, I think the big thing was the laptop, but I don't know if that's what it actually was. Okay. This is so confusing. I feel like you need a walkthrough here. You've had enough of talking? Okay. I'm gonna keep silent then. What do you want then? I said I was gonna keep silent! Just wanna lie down for a bit? Alright. If there's an ellipsis option, I will take the ellipsis option. In silence. Are we still going to be doing the firefly bit? Carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Corkboard. Cockroaches again. Okay, it's still fireflies regardless. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay. Alright, so fireflies disperse. Okay, good job. Now start over. Does that bother you? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone. You have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again? What do you mean? Never mind. I changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Okay, fine. Okay, let's find the fireflies. Forget about them and go to bed. I don't think we want to do that, right? We want to actually find the fireflies? Sure, let's do that. Will you help me? I have no idea. That's weird. Will you tell me? This thing? Okay. Oh, this is different from last time. I feel like there's a different, background. What's going on? Why are you crying? Did he bring milk? Still the eyelashes pulling? What have you done? Drink some milk? Okay, she still drank the milk. Still something about the milk. Okay. What if I... You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't and I won't. Alright, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects then. Alright, let's go find the tiny little insects. Okay. What if I just focus on the... You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? Hey, yeah? Look down. Small ball of light crawls from the sweater? Wowee. I guess we're just gonna be the yes man here. Or as much of a yes man as I can possibly be. One down, let's look for the others. Okay, let's see if I remember where they all are. There were some in the pills. Skip the dose. You already fixed that, you're fine. Things could have been much worse. Okay, you found one firefly there. Okay, there's another one over here by the notes. Not her handwriting. Okay. Let's continue searching. Wait, I thought there was one by the notes, actually. Was I wrong? Okay, well, there's not one by the plants. Was there one by the alarm clock? Are you tired? Okay. 3, 4, freshen up, exercises. Alright. Okay. I don't remember if there was one by the alarm clock. Okay, so we were trying to get to her. I thought there was one by the alarm clock. Was I wrong? I know there's one by the laptop. I don't remember if there was one by the umbrella. I feel like there wasn't. There definitely was one at this sketchbook and the backpack. Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? I think last time I said that she was rejecting the idea. Let me say silence then. Get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires. Okay, so we don't push that idea. Let's not go there. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. Okay. Shut my eyes. Open your eyes. Just do it. Okay, this part doesn't change. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay. Don't know. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Trust me. Look, there's a firefly. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's a firefly. Are you okay? Okay, let's keep searching then. Let's see. There's one at the backpack. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. Totally not cool. Just tell me what's inside the bag. Okay. Books. Used to go to school. Alright, what did you like there the most? I wonder why she keeps on playing therapy with herself like this. It feels like she's trying to get better, but she's doubting everything. I mean, I guess she has some trust issues. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. It was a normal day, yeah, with a dad. Okay. Okay, so we don't pursue the thing that happened that night. Alright. What do you mean you'll go blind? Oh yeah. She doesn't want to move anything. Okay. I wonder why. The firefly is sad because... The firefly is sad because of all the other stuff that has happened. Okay, let's check the bag. Was there one in the sleeping bag? I feel like there wasn't. Okay. I forgot what you just said, but okay. Okay, the laptop. Wonderful, tell me about it. She had a lot of hobbies, she got bullied on the internet, she got doxxed. Bunch of stuff happened. We just leave it alone. She doesn't want to try to figure out what the firefly is saying. But we did get a firefly. Did we get one from the umbrella? I feel like we got one from the umbrella, but I don't remember. Alright, let's continue searching then. I feel like there's some denial that's happening if we don't approach some subjects. Well, whatever it is, I'm not getting all the fireflies. I got all the fireflies last time. There's not one on some of these other places that we're skipping. And for some reason, the milk is just not being selectable. Anyway, I guess we'll finish searching. Did we find them all? Oh hey, we still found all the fireflies. Okay, I thought I was missing something. Okay. I'm guessing... I wonder if there's a... I wonder what would happen if we didn't look for all of them. Maybe that's something I should have tried for. Go to the balcony, get some fresh air. How about let's not do that this time? Alright, let's stay here. What are you gonna do now? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Okay, and yet? Okay, so we just skip the entire balcony scene and we just go to sleep. She won't take another pill. She doesn't need the pill anymore. So this... yeah, so everything after the balcony scene is playing as normal. Still afraid to tell me about the favor. Well, she doesn't die from the balcony scene anymore. But she still died from the milk earlier, so we avoid one death? I wonder. Still reflecting on all the insomnia and all the other stuff. Bedtime story. Okay. If we get that oh my gosh, we're getting a trash cut kid again, aren't we? I want to skip this entire scene, but there's really nothing else we can do here. We just kind of just watch it. I wonder why is this scene even about? I don't know if anything that we did beforehand even changes anything here. Hello, hello. We're just kind of we're doing, I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing right now. We're trying to figure out this other ending here. So that's why we're kind of skipping through everything. But it's weird. It's very weird. I don't even know what we're doing. Everything is basically the same as last time. There are several endings. We may have to use a walkthrough for another one. But it seems like we got the same ending as last time here. There's a no spoiler walkthrough on Steam? Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that then. Because we're getting the same thing, and I feel like I did everything that I thought was... Yeah, I don't get it either. Spoilers, explanation, message, plot, subjective interpretation. There's a lot of subjective interpretation. First death. Please forget it. Second death. Good night, you're annoying. I got those. You won't get it. Shop ending. Trigger the first death cutscene. Avoid other things like second death. But wait, I got first death and second death. What are you talking about? Don't trigger first death cutscene. Don't collect girl's phone. While looking for butterflies, collect all the butterflies. Mirror ending? Are we friends? Phone pizza ending. Don't trigger the first death cutscene. How? Don't trigger first death cutscene. Don't collect girl's phone while looking for butterflies. Phone? What phone? Don't trigger first death. Don't collect phone. Don't collect all butterflies. Trigger, please forget it. Trigger second death. Okay. How do we not trigger? No, I'm looking in Steam right now, but I'm trying to figure out how do we not trigger first death? I managed to avoid second death, but I don't quite know how to avoid first death. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to not trigger first death. Like, any idea about that? I feel like there's the first death happens when she drinks the milk. Oh, okay. So we don't want to tell her that then. All right. Okay. Okay. So. All right. So let me try that then. Didn't reply. I am pretty exhausted. Need to go to bed. Let's see. What else is happening here? Just stay silent for now. Can't do that. You need to do your best. Make me feel better. Alright, that's exactly what I'm doing. Don't need you at all. Okay. Okay, let's try it. I'm beside by myself. By the way, pathetic. Don't try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? Okay. I hope none of this other stuff really matters too much. Okay, go wash your face. Go wash your face. See, I don't even know what ending I should be going for, but I guess the shop one is the easiest one to get. Shut my eyes. Sorry for being rude. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. A session, huh? You don't like the word? Oh, it actually looks like cracks in the wall now. Undoubtedly. There's a good side to it. Moreover, it's dangerous. And you keep pushing me? Then why'd you do that? Felt like I was able to fight it on your own? You know what to do. You still haven't changed? You're afraid of being alone? Okay, so this is the part where I have to be careful, right? Alright, let's see. Do you want to talk about it? What do you want to do then? Still laying down. Hey Reina, welcome. We're trying to go for a different ending, and it's very cryptic on what I have to do right now. You need to get your thoughts in order? Okay. Hey Reina, did you play this one or was it a different one? Because this one's so weird. Wait, did I skip the first death? No, wait, we haven't avoided the first death yet. Okay, cockroaches. Did I avoid the first death? Because if I did, that'd be a good sign. I feel like we were in this scene before. Good job, now start over. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. Yes, no, yes. What do you want me to do? I don't know, it's up to you. It's just as weird, yeah. It's like we have this like string of choices and then we go to a dream sequence and then we get an ending. And then it's like credits. And it's like, what the heck is even going on? Okay. Forget about them and go to bed. Forget about them and go to bed. Let me see. I think I'm supposed to trigger something here. Where is it? Okay, don't trigger first death cutscene, which I think I didn't. Don't collect girl's phone while looking for butterflies. I don't think I've ever seen the phone. So that's another thing. Don't collect all the butterflies. Trigger, please forget it. Okay. Okay, glance around. Okay. Okay, so this is where we trigger the first death cutscene, and we don't want to do that. So let's pick the other thing. Instead of asking silly questions, help me find my fireflies. Okay, to be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me either. Okay, I guess we'll just have to tear the whole place apart. Alright. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Alright then. Let's just look for that. Okay, point and click time. Okay, such a handful. Just teasing you. It's kind of weird though. There's a whole lot of options, but not everything is not everything affects the ending, which is strange. Okay, let's look for the others. I think there's a good time to save again. We'll save here. Avoided first death. Okay, there's one butterfly, not butterfly, firefly. The walkthrough says butterfly for some reason, but it's firefly. What's wrong? Okay, so this is her doses. Accusation. Firefly, here we go. Okay, now the important one. Let's grab this, the one on the laptop. Let's see, what did I need to trigger here? I needed to trigger please forget it. So this is the... This is pushing her on her internet, doxing. Okay, you'll end up returning to that subject anyway. Alright, so... doxing story is happening. She gets distracted by comparing people to hamsters, and for some reason considers people on the internet not real. Probably because that's how she protects herself. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I think... Code word. Alright. Okay, we got the code word. We got the code word. And then we have to trigger second death. Don't collect girl's phone while looking for butterflies. What do you mean girl's phone? I haven't even seen a phone around here. Okay, so let's go ahead and trigger the sketchbook, I guess. It better not be the sketchbook thing. Okay, let's just grab the firefly here. Okay, grab the firefly. Calm down. Don't close your eyes. Okay, let's finish searching. So this one, we didn't find everything, which is, I think, part of this ending. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? The zero-sum thing? Okay, she still says that. Alright, how about getting some fresh air? Balcony, fresh air. Let's go. No. Let's go. So this one, we are actually pushing her to go to the balcony. And this, I feel like everything here is just inside her head, though I wouldn't put it past this place to have a weird enclosed architecture for whatever reason. Okay. Okay. There's no choices here, it's just dialogue. And then she's forever falling. Until she actually falls. I gotta say though, whenever they do animated cutscenes, it's actually really, really good. It's just really, really weird. Okay. We're skipping all this dialogue. I feel like that was a different image for that second death. Last time you could actually see the body outline, now it's just a smear. Returning to my room hasn't changed one bit. Okay, but a second thought, took out the plug from the laptop. That's it. What are you gonna do now? Gonna sleep? Alright. You won't take another pill. She's not taking her meds again. Probably a good idea, probably a bad idea. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see if I get the ending I was shooting for. Alright, she's going to sleep. Let's see if we get a different dream from the other two endings that we got. I wish this thing had save slots instead of like a single save. But it's so short. The babble is pretty nice, yeah. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Is anyone there? Oh, I think that's actually what I was going for. Alright. What's going on? I wake up lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls, and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. What's going on? I hug my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use. I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket. And the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes out from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way? In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to reach the ceiling. But it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something about it at some point. Hours passed. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness, and the only door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposefully avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the other side. However, I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out toward it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door, like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away, and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door. Stupid nasty cursed door. I hate you. I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No. I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush toward the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I might match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first onto the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Ah! Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my head away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help! The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reigns for an excruciating long time. However, at some point, that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you! I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes. Yes. I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I think she's going the wrong way. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for a rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths in reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them and don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No! Go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. What just happened? I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. And grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds, and I'm pretty sure colors too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again. But this time, I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky, instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset. But what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else? Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. Ooh, or something, I don't know. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that it's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but I got an instant reply. Ooh. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with a rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Ooh. Hey, where are you? Ooh. I can't understand where should I run to, and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around. Only an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a small black spot, but... Hey, I can see you! The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream. More like a whisper or a wheeze. Oh, I have no idea how to do this. Hey, Panzer, welcome. This is a very weird game, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Well, I never knew what was going on, but it's much worse right now. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Touch this grass over here. It's nice, lush, and deep. But thanks for dropping by. Maybe it's the wind going mad and the black spot is just a stone or a tree. I walk away disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least, I think so. Just imagine that's the sound of the wind right there. The horrifying voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively and, for some reason, try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty cackling rustle. Ooh. I've had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here, you know. Why won't you do anything? Oh, it's coming closer. The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding toward me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by the sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. Ooh, or something. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. Ooh. No, 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 no. Ooh. Holy crap, that's long. No, go away! An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. Is she gonna wake up now? I wake up on the cold floor, in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Same ending sequence. Same dark spot in the sky that she just kind of stares at. Or maybe those were her maybe those were her eyes. I don't know, guys. This is so weird. This is so weird. I don't know if I want to go to do the other endings. You can try this yourself if you want. I don't even know what to make of it. I don't even know what to make of any of these endings. It's like there's interpretations and stuff. I mean, clearly, there is something going on with her mind. She has a lot of there's a lot going on in her mind. I just don't know what is. I don't know if there's a good ending, to be honest. I'm looking through all of this, and the closest to a good ending is none of them. A gooder ending. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me which one the gooder ending is, because all the achievements do not point toward it. I thought this would have been it. But it doesn't seem to be it. Let me double check. Stairs ending? Let's see. Stairs ending. Let me see what I can find here. Easter eggs. Ending 1. Are you friends? Is anyone there? Let's see. Oh, there was one tiny little thing. I guess there was a phone that I somehow couldn't find. Let me see what the somewhat better ending is then. Do not trigger the first death's cutscene. Do not collect the phone. Do not collect all the butterflies. Do not go to the balcony. I see. So there's Okay, we'll do the stairs one. We'll do the stairs one because I think that seems to indicate that we didn't trigger any death flags or something like that. No death scenes. So no balcony, don't collect all the fireflies, don't collect the phone, which I haven't been able to anyway. We'll do that one really quick. We'll do that one really quick. So we're here right now. What I have done is not trigger the first death scene. And apparently there's a phone here. Okay, you can't see it because I'm covering it. Hold up. Let me disappear. You see this tiny little pixel down here? Remember that little pixel comment that was made in chat before? Yes, little pixel comment apparently is true. I scrolled through everything and did not notice that this tiny little thing was relevant. Because it was so small that if you just pass through it, you don't see it light up unless you scroll slow enough, right? So that's kind of evil, but at the same time, it's okay because I didn't have to really think about it. Okay, all right. So let me collect the butterflies that Let me collect not butterflies. Let me collect some of the things the fireflies that she was, that we still need to get. Okay, we're gonna ignore the laptop. Okay. I wonder what would happen though if I collected everything. But maybe there's some. I guess no. That's for a different ending. That's for a different ending. Senseless and cruel. Pet? I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore. Got it? All right. Just tell me what's inside the bag. Oh, so is it just me, or do Russian games have like two sides to them? Either super depressing or super nonsensical. Which this is both. I say that having only... Wait, I have played another Russian game before, now that I think about it. Disco Elysium is Russian, right? Or is that something else? Ukrainian? I have played Disco Elysium before, not on stream, but as a separate video. But I actually like Disco Elysium though. That one was really, really good. Because of how ridiculous it can get. I kind of want to do one playthrough on stream. But I don't know if I should, since I already did that. Okay, let me save here. Because this is a path split. Let's see. Everything is fine. Do not collect the phone. Which ending is the one that collects the phone? Do not trigger first death cutscene. Collect the phone. Okay. Well, we're going to stop searching here. Finish searching. And we're not going to go to the balcony. We're going to avoid that. And hopefully that triggers the staircase thing. Let's stay here. Do not go to the balcony. Okay. See you later. What's the favor? Okay. Go to sleep now, you crazy girl. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think there's an ending where she actually wakes up. It might have something to do with a phone. But this is the last ending we're gonna do today, regardless of what happens here. Okay, I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray I freeze into it. Yeah, so endless stairways are never usually a good thing. And this kind of reminds me of Naissance, which we're gonna get back into tomorrow. So that triggers a lot of fear from me already. This feeling. I know I spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. Lovely. And she's hugging the wall, as she should. 1 billion pounds of concrete and 1 million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them. Even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. Oh, I feel that, girl. It was just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn to dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling. But when I realize the whole space around me that is trembling, why can't I wait? It can't wait to destroy me. Wait. But then I realize it's the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force, unaware of what's about to happen. I slowly turned my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't! Is she falling? Does she feel like she's falling? Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Oh wow, that's even worse than I thought. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words, while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures just like mine, spread in tidy rows, endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. Lovely. There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exist and not. But all that makes it both exist and not? I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes, and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own, and the only thing I can do is choose the direction, up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wolzek's hands. Who's Wolzek? He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him, apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out of the center of the stage. First act begins. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot recently, how did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly. Don't hide anything. Is she being examined right now? I don't get it. Going down the stairs. Holy crap, the balls on this girl. I decided to descend. Descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong, because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in the wrong way, or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be. And with time, it will create a new order inside you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Do you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry. I won't get that. I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? I don't get it. Do you get it? I mean, like, I guess it was a little bit encouraging, but I don't get what they were trying to say. I do not get what they're trying to say. You know what? I'm kind of looking through the other endings right now. Just skimming like the summaries and stuff like that. And I'm not sure. What to think of it. I mean, we can probably see there. How many endings left do I have? 1, 2. You know what? We have 2 endings left. We may as well go for it. We may as well just go for the other 2 endings. Still wonder what's up with Tresca. Tresca was weird. That's all I can say. Alright. So to get the other 2 endings, I need to collect the phone for one of them. And the other one is do not collect the phone, but get all 5 fireflies. Okay. Alright, let's go for the easier one of right now. And let's collect the phone. Wait, all 5 fireflies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the phone is an extra one. Collect the phone. Do not collect the phone. Okay, you know what? So that I don't have to go through this text later, we're gonna collect all the other ones, save, and then also collect the phone. Okay. Okay. We'll skip We'll skip that. Okay, so we got this. What else am I missing? The phone is the last one. Alright, save here. Collect the phone. I hope I didn't do that wrong, though. Let me see. Okay. All right. I think this should be fine. What's this? Oh wait. Literally you just collect the phone. There's no dialogue associated with it. That's weird. All right, let me see if there's anything else here. Found all the fireflies. Amazing. All right. Okay. Sleep. We don't need to get some fresh air. We can actually skip that. Alright, let's stay here. Go to sleep. Alright. No more pills. Let's see what this phone ending is. I hope I get the phone ending. Okay. At least the music is nice. It really does set the tone. Even though this makes like almost no sense. Alright, here's the phone ending. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria! You know, this place is so empty. Though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. That's also a very bad place to hang out. Where is she? I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happen in my head, but they never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out? What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. You probably shouldn't be walking on the street, I'm just saying. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2! What a deal! Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? It kind of makes me want to get pizza now, actually. I haven't had like pizza store pizza in a while. It's always been frozen pizza. You would have to eat 3 whole pizzas. Yeah, but you don't have to eat them all in one day. You know? You can save them and like heat them up later. Or not. There's also cold pizza. I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed. Probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended. And that strips me of the last bit of hope I have for salvation. Maybe I should get pizza this weekend. We also have a discount program for new customers. You can learn more about it on our account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking, and even then, my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Doesn't mean that I'm not feeling the void, but am I a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts. I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me since I can't do anything about it? What is going on? Are you ready to make your order? I mean, I guess... Did she ever get that pizza? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't feel the void. I'm part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody is helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. It's basically a BOGO. That's a lot of pizza. That's bordering on too much pizza. Also, don't go near the train tracks. That is a very bad place to be. Oh, I hear the train. I hear the train getting closer. I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. No, you're not. There's a train here. Even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. What is this voice? I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts. A whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, I'll be able to fill all the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside my head, but... what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough, so the world isn't empty after all. I can't see anything. Train. No crossing. Session timeout. Please reload the page. What the heck? Okay. We may have to parse some things out here. So is this the part of the dream where she feels like there's no point in anything? Until she finally sees like there might be a point in something? And then the staircase one was like, there is a path for you, there is help for you, there is hope, kind of thing. I don't get the empty space one though, the one with a field and stuff. I don't get that one. I also don't get the first ending that we got with the milk. Though I think the milk one is just she feels kind of trapped. Oh, you think this one is also being trapped? Alternatively, nowhere to go? I feel like you can write a whole essay for all the endings here, and I don't know if I want to try to figure it out. Like, there's a point where trying to figure out mental diseases is interesting, but also very exhausting. I mean, this game has been around for long enough that I'm pretty sure someone has. But whether or not I agree with those, what do you call this? Whether or not I agree with those interpretations is a different thing altogether, right? So... Alright, I guess we got one more ending to do. I wasn't planning on it, but here we go. The final ending for today. Well, the game, basically. The final ending for the game. I don't think there's any hopeful ending. There's no good ending, except for maybe the stairs one. Despite it looking so weird. But let's see what this last one has. So we got all the fireflies. And we're not gonna collect the phone. So that's it. That's it for this one. We're just gonna go through this sequence. And we're not gonna go to the balcony. We don't have to go to the balcony, actually. I'm kind of surprised, though, that she's listening somewhat to this voice in her head. And actually having a decent conversation with it, where it's actually trying to push her forward. But, you know, she's still hesitant to. So she's not totally crazy. She's trying to get better. It's just that collecting her thoughts is a bit weird. Alright, let's see what this last one looks like. Okay. I'm gonna go normal for this one. I feel like some of these filters are... Well, this sounds very different. Another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not like I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Oh, this seems like a flashback. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? Another terrible morning. Why does my face look so stupid? I wonder what others at the school will think. I don't care too much. Loser first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong. Yes, Mom. Okay. Oh, wow. What is going on here? It's the same text. But the mirror is so different each time. I don't know what to make of this. Her... Oh. Oh yeah, it's definitely a terrible morning if you can't even see your face. Forget about getting your neck twisted up, you don't even have a face. And most of your head is missing. Yeah, what defines you right now is that you have no face. Hey, this ain't so bad. It's just a bad hair day. That's just a bad hair day. You can fix that. Though imagine having like prehensile hair, just like that one character from Guilty Gear. You know, I'm pretty sure some people would love to have prehensile hair. You don't think it's hair? What do you think this is? It's gotta be it's gotta be hair, right? I mean, it's in the mirror. It's in the mirror. This is her perception of herself. Herself is perfectly normal. But her perception is interesting. Oh. What's the second one? Now that's different. Okay, so she has a very perfectly normal perception of herself, but who is this person right next to her? That is strange. I guess this is the person who's this is the one that's always judging her? Have we seen someone with blank eyes before? I think so in the first scene. I still don't know what was going on with that first part of the story though. Like maybe mom or dad and they injected something in her? Like forcibly injecting some medicine into her, but she sees them as monsters? That's my guess. What do we call this? I don't even know what to think about this. Her eyes are dropping out? It's kind of like someone pulled down the... Oh no, it's actually her eyes. Okay, it's actually her eyes. It's someone messed with Photoshop and dragged the eyes all the way down for comedic effect. I get it now. I get it now. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. Square root of minus Garfield comics? Oh, are you talking about the Garfield creepypastas? Why are there so many Garfield creepypastas? Actually, why are there so many Garfield creepypastas? Now that I think about it, there's way too many of them. Like one, he turns into an eldritch horror that eats everything. Okay, now you just lost your head. Okay, now you just lost your head. Forget the face. Okay. Wow. How many variations of this is there? Oh wait, hold up. I think it changed. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day of school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Wonderful? Oh no, she feels terrible now again. She actually felt good for a little bit there. But she didn't have a face. But she still had a head. But she had multiple instances of not having a entire part of her head missing. And then the time she just loses her face, she's perfectly fine. And then she can't see her face anymore. I don't know what to make of it. Okay, anyway. That's our quota of weird Russian games for the year. I don't know if I actually played another Russian game earlier in the year, but that's my quota of weird Russian games of the year. So take these endings for what you want to, because I don't know what to make any of it. Thanks for pushing on through with that. I wasn't expecting to actually do all the other endings. I mean, I guess I could have done it without a guide, but trying to find that phone would have been extremely difficult. So those are all the endings. I don't know about a good ending. Yes, Stairs is the most hopeful ending. I wouldn't necessarily call it good, but it's the most hopeful ending, and the result is still the same. She wakes up crying. And I guess depending on what dream you get, the interpretation of why she's crying is a little bit different. But hopefully, if there's a third game to this, she finally stops taking those meds, because, I don't know. On one hand, people do need their meds to feel normal. And sometimes it just might be a chemical imbalance, but other times I feel like, you know, there's other ways to deal with it. Drugs are not always the answer. Drugs are not always the answer. Even though drugs can help you, they're not always the answer. And I'm a firm believer in that. But if you absolutely need help, I guess there's no other way, right? There's no other way. Anyway, don't take your medical advice from me. That's just my personal belief. You suspect there's a divorce in there? Probably there's a divorce. I wouldn't doubt it. But I'm looking through... Let me bring up Steam here. I thought I had a Steam thing, but I guess I don't. Alright, let me bring up Steam here so I can show you what the... we don't need to. I'm looking at the devs' other games, and they only made 2 games. One in 2020, and another one in 2021. Are they making a 3rd one? I do not know. It doesn't seem like they have made a 3rd one. They have only made those 2, and it kind of makes me wonder, are they doing a 3rd one? What is going on in their crazy head? It's the same game, kind of, sort of. I can only think of 1 or 2 things. The dev, this is a reflection of what the dev is going through or has gone through. Or, this is just something the dev likes to do as a hobby. This particular subject matter of, of a mental disorder, or however you want to interpret this. I don't get the milk. I don't get the milk analogy though, because I'm taking it as an analogy at this point. I don't think it's literally the milk, but she could also be a little bit lactose intolerant. I don't know, or maybe the milk interacts with whatever med she's taking. So, okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that weird playthrough. I am gonna go read some interpretations on my own and see if I can make sense of it. Because right now I'll believe anything. It was probably because of that particularly significant day. Yeah, something happened there. Something happened. I mean, she had to deal with 2 things, right? She had to deal with the dad. She also had to deal with the school issues, which was possibly her problem. And then she had to also deal with getting doxxed by someone on the internet who she thought was a friend. And yeah, and that's why she decided, hey, everyone on the internet is not real. So that's more of a defense mechanism for that part, but also a very harsh lesson for her to not trust everyone on the internet. You can trust me though. You can trust me. You can trust me to be weird, or as weird as I think I possibly am. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, very dysfunctional family. Very dysfunctional family, and she's also on the dysfunctional side. But not entirely her fault. It's because of her environment. Will we see a 3rd game of this? I hope if we do, things will get resolved. But right now there is no resolution. Just hope and despair, as usual. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I'll see you guys later. More spooky games this month, and it will continue tomorrow. And I hope tomorrow I don't actually... What do you call this? Well, it's a game I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, for sure. If you haven't seen the first part, go watch it. You'll see why. I'm hoping I don't run into that same thing in the second part. But yeah, see you. Bye-bye.